up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is Fargo, Season 4, Episode 6. All right, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. We got it popping now. I feel like the second half of the season is going to give us everything that we was looking for in the first part of the season, okay? So this episode was really, really good. It was a lot of stuff that happened. I don't want to waste any time. Let's get into it. So we start off the episode seeing the birthday perspective from Ethelrita. So we see Ethelrita get off the bus. We see her go inside the house, and her mother and father are sitting at the table looking scared as hell, obviously, because they just had to talk with Lloyd. They tell her happy birthday. They give her the cake. We hear them singing her happy birthday or whatever, and we see her blowing out the candles. All of them go out. We see Otis doing a... Your cousin ain't do that on the door? That might just be us. We from Louisiana. That's what we do. When you playing with your cousin, you be like, hey, catch that beat, baby. So anyway, Otis... He doing the knock down the door. Y'all know I'm messing with this man. He got OCD, y'all. So, you know, he be knocking down the door. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. He goes into the bathroom to use the bathroom, and he unzipped his pants like 5 times. I hate to laugh, but it's funny. Okay, so he unzipped his pants like 5 times, and baby, this boogly-eyed Negro jumped out the shower and covered his head up with a shower curtain and with the beating his ass, baby. I said, oh my God, what is going on? So they beat him up, and then we see that Lloyd is at the house and almost smothered his ass, okay? And Lloyd went on ahead and cut him an air hole and let him know I'm in the building. I figured that this had to be in retaliation for Dr. Senator. Thank y'all. Y'all just let me say that wrong. Didn't nobody tell me I was wrong. Now, y'all love to tell me when I'm wrong, okay? So, the fact that I was wrong and y'all let me slide for some weeks, thank you. His name is Dr. Senator, not Deacon Senator. I just made that up. I just gave this man a whole new name that wasn't his, okay? So, this is in retaliation for Dr. Senator's murder that we saw last week. They hem him up. They yoke him up. Lloyd is upset. They take the thing off of him. He is shivering, right? Otis is shooketh. He's like, listen, I know what I did. I didn't call the raid. That was, defied us. And I can get your money back if you need your money back. And he's like, Lloyd's like, nah, don't worry about the money. You go ahead and keep that money. You don't worry about it, okay?
It's some things that's being taken away from him. And he don't like it, okay? He don't like this, baby.
Things that he's been working for. Things that he has earned, okay? He wants his things. Give him back his stuff.
He said, listen, I'm fighting 400 years of slavery. And then he walks over to, Otis has a dog collection, which is super weird. Okay, so he has a dog collection, and he says, how do you think these dolls feel? You know what I'm saying about being owned. What if these dolls rose up and became citizens of this household, and they asked for legal rights and health care, and you, man, fuck these dolls. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to crush these dolls. What they are, thinking that they're human and equal, because that's your mindset. Maybe you feel like the Italians own you, but you have no idea what it actually feels like to be owned by someone, like property, okay? Until now.
Because guess what? I own you, bitch.
I own you, okay? You gonna help me do what I need to do? Because, bitch, I'm gonna take over this whole town. I'm gonna put you in the ground, 6 feet under, okay? So, we'll be in touch. Don't worry about it. As soon as they leave, he zips his pants up, which I thought was freaking hilarious. The marshal is sitting outside in his vehicle, and he's watching this whole thing go down. I wasn't sure if that was, I don't think it was Ethelrita's house. I think he was outside of Otis' house, but y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Did you see whose house it was? Because I couldn't tell who it was. I'm just going to assume that he was outside of Otis' house watching this whole thing go down. So then we see Gaetano. He's dancing once again to his jam, okay? He's listening to some Italian operas, and he's getting his life, dancing around, stabbing mannequins, and just being a weirdo in general. Like, sir, what is wrong with you? I mean, damn, you can't go make no linguine or nothing. Damn, why you up here stabbing nobody, okay? Then we see, him and Paolo is in the room together. So then we see a car pull up, and we see 2 women get out. Now, I didn't know who the women was at first, okay? And then when I heard the commotion going on downstairs, and they did too, Paolo went out there to see what was up. And so I figured out, this is Satchel and... Not Satchel, Swanee and insist them. So they done came there to fuck it up. So that they out there shooting everybody, baby. They just out here just doing it. So Paolo go out there and he go to shooting, right? And at this time, Swanee is on the balcony. Now Gaetano is fumbling around, and for him being as calculated as much as a killer as he is, you would have thought he would have been like on go, like at ready, like at all times. I don't know. Maybe he just good at stabbing people. I don't know. So anywho, he fumbling around with the bullets, dropping bullets and whatnot. And so the door starts to open. And so he thinks that it's going to be one of the girls to shoot him. And so he holds his gun up, which I also thought was a bit bitch made as well. Like, you supposed to be so tough, but you was clearly scared. Okay, so he was pointing at the door. He just started shooting. He shot through the door. And when the door opens completely, it's none other than Paolo. So now he's killed Paolo, and he's kind of upset about it. So as that's happening, through the window is coming Swanee, and he sees what's her name? Big sister coming through. Big sister, little sister, whoever she is, child. Too many damn names, okay? So he looked like he finna shoot her, and so but actually Satchel, Swanee, whatever her name is, she shoot him in the back of the head. And at first I thought she killed him, and I was like, yes. But then we realized that she really didn't kill him. She kind of just nicked the back of his head or his ear or something like that. And they trying to figure out how to get his big ass up out of there. And they figured they got to drag him out in the rug. Then we see Gaetano wakes up. And he's chained up down in one of Lloyd's warehouses and basements, baby. So he asked him, have you ever heard of Sugar Ray Robinson? Of course, Gaetano was like, no, I've never heard of him. And he says, for his first fight, Sugar had to borrow somebody's union card and, and use it. So, but then when he got on top, everybody was trying to, once you win a few little fights, everybody trying to take you down, everybody trying to, make you lose or whatever. He starts talking about the bug-eyed dude, talking about, he had the best right hook and X, Y, and Z. And Gaetano tell him, I'm gonna tear off your skin and I'm gonna eat your eyes. And he like, shut up. But it's a part 2 to the story, okay? That's when he's talking about now he gotta fight off everybody or whatever. So he said, you can say your whole life was a series of mistakes, but this mistake right here is the mistake that's gonna get you killed, okay? That's got you killed. Gaetano just,
you gonna hurt me? He's like, oh, you're gonna beat me?
Because he's supposed to be psycho or whatever, I guess, so he don't care about getting beat up. Then we see Lloyd walks away, and he hit that bell, ding, 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 ding. Oh boy, like, okay, he finna give him the, okay, in his face. And so Gaetano was like smiling or whatever. And that boy gave him that right hook. He wasn't smiling no more. The head of the hospital, he calls in Oraetta to come in. And that patient is still making all that damn noise. Okay, it's getting on the doctor nerves now. So he tells her that he has got a letter from someone about her work. And he asks her, does she go to the funerals of the patients? And she says, yes, it's just a Christian thing to do. And he says, well, do you retain keepsakes from your patients? Because you know that going into their room and taking anything is against the law, ma'am. You cannot do that. And she says, I don't do that. I don't even know who is this person who wrote the letter. He said it's anonymous. He says this is unfounded. Basically, I don't believe, basically the women are jealous of me, and this is unfounded. And so he sits down and ponders and goes back and forth and is like, yeah, well, they could be jealous. I done seen this kind of stuff before. I mean, y'all women, y'all get into all this stuff. The whole time she's looking at the handwriting on the letter, trying to see either a name or to see like who wrote it. And we know that Oraetta left her pad in that damn dungeon room, okay, in that drug room she got over there. So she's going to put together that Oraetta is the person that wrote this letter or whatever. He tells her, listen, I'm not going to give it to HR. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to worry about it. Don't worry about it. But what you need to do is stop going to them damn funerals. I don't want to hear about you going to another damn funeral. And she was like, okay. So she get her ass up out there and scoot up out the office real quick. He puts it in his drawer and she notices where he puts it. So I'm assuming she's going to steal it or she's going to look at it for whatever reason. Now we are with the consigliere. Okay, I think his name was Elon or something like that. But he's sitting down and talking with Josto. And he's saying, like, what did New York say? And New York says there's 2 stipulations, to make this whole thing move forward. Apparently, Josto has found about everything that's happened with Dr. Senator and so forth and so on. Number 1, you need to fix this thing with Lloyd Cannon. Get everything all together, okay? Fix this shit now. And so they was like, okay. He was like, kill him or fix the problem. He was like, either one. And he was like, okay, that's cryptic, but okay. And so number 2, Calamita walks up to talk to them, and he says, hey, they killed Paolo. So now they putting a murder on the Cannons or whatever, and they didn't even kill Paolo. Gaetano killed Paolo by accident. So he says, Josto's doesn't really seem upset that they took his brother. So, you know, now he knows they got Gaetano, whatever the case may be. They kill him, and he was like, I don't know. And he like seems like he's happy about this. Obviously, Josto wants to get rid of his brother. And the second stipulation is that he make things right with his brother. So immediately he doesn't want to go get him because Calamita is like, we should go get him. We gotta go get him. And Josto is trying not to go after him. So when Consigliere tells him, listen, you got to make up with your brother, now he's screwed. Also in this conversation, they discuss about, you know, Gaetano giving out orders, you know, and Josto try to squeal it like, well, who gave the orders? The Consigliere, y'all set him up for failure because he don't even know what's going on, child. It's a mess. And he looking at them like, what are y'all doing? What the hell is y'all doing out here? Okay, y'all about to fuck that up for everybody. Lloyd has his crew yank Otis ass plain off the street and bring him to wherever they got Gaetano in the, you know, warehouse, wherever they got him beating him up. So when he gets there, Lloyd is like, you finna go back to that house and you gonna get my son. And he like, what you mean? What you mean? You is the police, baby. Time's up. We are done with this Italian wedding and I need my child back here. You're gonna walk in the house because you the police. And you're going to get my son, and you're going to walk playing about it. Dude is like, no. Like, I'm not going to be able to do that shit. You crazy. And he like, you going to do that shit? I'm going to beat your ass. Bye. And so they kick him out and tell him to go do what he need to go do. And so homeboy is stressed. Like, I'm not going to lie. Even though, you know, I'm going to hold them comments. But I'm not going to lie. I felt some type of way for him. Because you in a lose situation. At the end of the day, you gonna die no matter who gonna win. Okay? I felt for him. He was stressed trying to figure out how the hell is he gonna walk up in these people's house and take their damn kids. Just goes up to the house. He nervous as hell. He going
1 little 2 little 3 little Indian, 4 little 5 little 6 little Indian.
Okay, I mean, his ass was doing everything he could to calm his nerves, to get himself together. So he goes into the house and he's talking, you know, he sees Satchel sitting there and he like tries to maneuver away that he can like get the boy out of the house. But before they can get him out of the house, Calamita and somebody else show up to come and get him. And they say that, oh, you at the wrong place. You need to go to the club. And so he leaves out of there and he goes to the club. So I thought when they put him in the car, child, I thought they was finna take him on a long drive. Okay, I didn't know because the way he looked back, I was like, oh my God, is he gonna die right now? But they didn't kill him right now. When he gets to the club, Josto comes in there and he's like, listen, it's time for all hands on deck, baby. It's war. I need you to get rid of that damn marshal or whatever you got going on with him, that little case. I need you to get rid of that shit because we got stuff for you to do now, okay? Little does he know that that case connects to, oh my gosh, everything. But whatever. So he says they got Gaetano somewhere, and you gonna find out where he at. Now, the tea is he already knows where he is. So I wonder if eventually he gonna tell. Is he gonna double flip? Like, how is that gonna work? So he says you gonna find out where he is, or you gonna get turned into a house plant, bitch. It is what it is. So you gonna be kicking up dust. So that's what he's trying to tell you. You gonna die, baby. So Josto is talking to Calamita and he says the consigliere says that they want, New York wants him to give up territory and they want him to, you know, make peace with everything, basically. And Calamita says, no, what do they know? He says, you can't give in. I'd rather die than trade or whatever. And so he's going back and forth with the consigliere and Josto is like,
hold up. Who run this shit? Do you run this shit? Or do I run this shit? Like, I'm confused. Why are you even talking? Like, who are you arguing with? Like, what is happening right now?
Consigliere is like, what's the matter with you talking to Calamita, saying you sowing discord into this situation, basically. And Calamita is like, the Brown Boys is not going to play by the rules that you play by, when actually they were playing by the rules. Y'all just got Gaetano up here acting a damn fool, okay? Not going to give them everything they want. So like I said, Josto was like, who are you with? And Calamita was like, what you mean? He said, what do you think I mean? Okay, who are you with, sir?
Because every time I turn around, you following somebody else's orders.
So it's a very simple question. And he's like, boss, come on. Like I told you, I think that Calamita really want to be the boss, low key.
I know you from when you were a baby.
Like, boy, cut the shit. He tells Consigliere to get him up out of there and show him how loyalty really works. See a split screen of both men. This is Lloyd and Josto. You know, they're looking up, they're pondering what the future is going to bring, honey. So Antoon comes in. Now Antoon is a goofy doofy, right? He's straight from the old country, right? He says, go to the house. I want you to take the kid on a long drive. And we all know what that means. Y'all have seen my movies before. We going on a drive. Like, homeboy is messed up about this. Antoon is like, baby, I don't want to kill no children. Like, I'm not about to do this. Like, what? He's like, do I have to spell it out for you? Like, this what you gonna do, okay? Who said they gonna kill your brother? And he's like, they might not. Who knows? And then he says, well, they gonna kill Gaetano. And he like, I mean.
And that will be a tragedy.
I said, he tried to get Gaetano ass killed up. And he said that would be horrible because Calamita, you know, killed their son in revenge. So basically they trying to set up Calamita for killing Satchel because he know that Calamita is, you know, is gonna end up killing his ass at the end, basically. So they trying to set up Calamita for killing Satchel, so he wants Antoon to do it. So Antoon, like I said, baby, he is messed up about this. He do not want to hurt this boy. And so he goes home to his house. He comes to his house, Antoon's wife is talking to Rabbi about getting him some more territory. You know, he been here for a while. He been doing good. Can he talk to Josto? You know, Josto listens to him and all of that. Just trying to get a little bit more clout, right? So we know his wife know what he do for a living too, right? So then we see Antoon. He comes up in the house and baby, he is messed up about it. But he was still gonna do it. Okay, he wasn't that messed up. He starts talking about, he wonders what they would have done or what he would have done if they would have sent him back or whatever. And so he's kind of like, thinking about, man, I don't want to do this. Like, I'm about to do something that's really regretful. But he walks in and tells Satchel to get his coat. And so he's like, we're going on a drive. He tells Milligan, or he tells Rabbi that he need to go down to the club because Josto want to talk to him. So, you know, Rabbi turns to Satchel and was like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? You know what I say. If I'm not here, then he was like, you dead or you in jail? He was like, right. He says, go to the room, get your coat, go to the room and stay out the way. And he was like, can I watch the rest of the TV show? The mama said, yeah, you can watch the rest of the TV show. So, so Rabbi leaves. And that's when the boy is like, that's when Antoon is like, get your coat, because we going on a ride. And the kids start jumping up. And the wife is like, oh my gosh, the kids want to go on a ride with you. And he was like, they can't come. They cannot come. And so after he said that twice, she realized what's going on. And she even threw up a cross. Nobody said don't do it. Nobody said it's a baby, it's a child. Don't hurt the child. Nobody ain't said none of that shit, y'all. They just was gonna kill this little boy. I said, wow. Now we at the hospital. We see Sis banging her head against the wall again because this man is getting on her nerves. Now, as many people that she killed, I thought she would have killed him at least a week ago. When Josto meets with Rabbi, he tells Rabbi to go upstairs and he wants him to talk to Elon, the consigliere, about everything that's going on. He back on deck. He back on point, basically. We got to get all hands on deck. It's about to be a war. So Rabbi is like, what about the kid? And he says the kid is done. And he's like, what do you mean done? He's like, you know what I mean. He immediately realizes what's about to happen and he begins to run away. So after that's over, Josto gets in the car and drives away. And he hops back in his car. He runs all the way back to the house or drives all the way back there, runs through. The wife is like, no, he's not here. You know, Antoon took him. So he immediately goes out there. And then we see Anton with the boy or whatever. And he's walking and he's talking about how he was captured in the war and how, you know, being in America basically watered him and grew him. Like when he saw that this was the land of plenty and you can make so much here and you can do so much here. Basically what this man, in my mind, okay, what I got from this monologue was that America was thought to be this beautiful place that, you know, that you can come to and you can start your life over again and you can have, you know, more. You can have plentiful. And that man probably ain't even racist. You know what I'm saying? That man probably just, he was a man of the times. You know, a lot of people say that like you was casual racism. Like I wasn't going out of my house burning no crosses. But, you know, at the same time, I might have not let black people come into my store or, you know what I mean? Or I might have let black people come into my store. I just don't want them to marry my family. Casual racism of the time, right? It seemed like maybe he was a little bit of a casual racist or maybe not even a racist at all because they didn't treat the boy bad when he was at Antoon's house. But part of me feels like you have to be a racist, to just kill somebody. I don't know. I feel conflicted about the whole thing. And you can tell that this character felt conflicted about the whole situation as well, y'all. I don't know. What are your feelings? I'm just all mixed up on the inside. But he tells this story about how, it grew him, it watered him. And now he just realized that America is trash. Basically, like, it's a horrible place. Like, you have to do horrible things to be successful in this country. I'm just going to put it like that, especially during them times. Maybe today, there's other avenues for you to be successful, but still, in a way, you got to be shrewd if you want to be successful. He's telling the boy to go look down, in this little, area they have. And so Satchel is looking like, oh, that's cool. He's telling him to find stuff. And he's talking about this whole story about where he carved his name into this tree. And so Satchel finds it and he's like, wow, that's really cool or whatever. So at this moment, homeboy is pulling out the gun. He's pulling out the gun. And he goes to shoot him, but he puts the gun back in his pocket. So we see that he made the decision not to shoot this boy. And right as he's making the right decision, Rabbi shoots him and kills him. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you should have died for even bringing him out there to even try to do that. But at least you might go to heaven, okay? Because you changed your mind at the last minute, baby. At least the God gonna accept you in heaven. He ain't gonna be like,
where you about to go?
I'm gonna go inside. Where you about to go, okay? So Antoine made it to the pearly gates, honey. I believe he made it to the pearly gates, baby. Satchel is shocked. Well, Satchel is shocked, but the little boy ain't that good of an actor because somebody just got shot in front of you. You ain't never seen nobody get shot in front of you before, and yet you just standing there looking crazy. Okay, little boy. So he's like, don't look away. This is what men do. And basically he tells him shit about to get real, okay? They about to start shooting each other, and we finna go find a quiet place to hide until all of this is over with, okay? Says, then if you want to go home, that is your choice. I will take you home. But right now, your home and my home, neither one of our homes is safe. We about to go. As they're driving back home, we can hear the groaning. So we're like transitioning back to the hospital and the groaning of this man. And all of a sudden we see Oraetta walking out the door, this black in the room, and she smiles. The groaning has stopped and she seems very satisfied. So we know another one done bit the damn dust, okay? Now the thing with Oraetta is she's a nurse, and I watch dangerous women all the time, okay? I mean, not dangerous women. I watch deadly women all the time, baby. So I know about the angel of mercy. They always get caught because they can't stop killing people. They'll kill everybody in their family. Most of the time it be like patients at the hospital because they work at the hospital. But if they get put out the hospital, they'll make their own family sick so they can take care of them or kill them or whatever the case may be. So they always get caught because it's bodies all around them. So no matter how good Oraetta is at lying, she gonna keep on killing people. That's what's gonna get her caught in the end. No matter what happens with the whole Ethelrita and her finding out or whatever. It was Ethelrita. Now, unless you try to kill Ethelrita, which she ain't gonna do because that's my girl, okay? You ain't gonna kill Ethelrita. Yeah, I thought this was a good episode. It was good. It was pretty much action-packed. The mafia storyline is really turning out to be something. Now, I thought the Oraetta crazy nurse storyline was my favorite part of the show, and it's kind of fell to the background for these past 2 weeks, but something in my spirit says she gonna make a comeback next week. So, I'm really enjoying Josto's character. I hate him, but like I love to hate him. He's funny to me. I don't know why. I enjoy watching him on TV. So I like him. I hated Gaetano. Like I can't stand Gaetano. He can take his big fat mean, okay, just full. He finna have a heart attack at any given moment. I don't like Gaetano, baby. I don't like him at all, baby. I'm mad we didn't get to see Dr. Senator funeral. What y'all bringing to the funeral? I'm bringing a potato salad. Okay, I'm bringing a potato salad. My potato salad is good. It's legendary. Ask about me. So I'm bringing a potato salad for sure. But yeah, I thought this was a good episode. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next week. I haven't watched Laura Goodbird yet, but I'm trying to get to it some kind of way. I need a link, bitch. That's why I need a link, because I ain't signing up for no more free trials. Okay, so all right, y'all. I'm sure I have left my Instagram comment, my Instagram tag somewhere up in this video. Please follow me on Instagram. I will holler at y'all next week.